a Russian T-90 tank and 2 armoured fighting vehicles decimated by Ukrainian Bradleys.
As a military history buff, I've always been fascinated by the tank and its pivotal role in shaping modern warfare, but it wasn't until I started digging into the lesser-known stories behind its development that I truly appreciated the ingenuity and determination of the men who built these incredible machines. The evolution of tank warfare, from its inception in World War I to its current state, is a testament to human innovation in the face of adversity. These armoured behemoths have transformed the very nature of armed conflict, revolutionizing tactics and strategies on the battlefield. From the earliest lumbering machines that crawled across the trenches to the sleek, technologically advanced vehicles of today, the history of the tank is a captivating narrative filled with remarkable feats of engineering and daring exploits. In this video, we will embark on a journey through time, tracing the path of the tank's ascent to its current status as a cornerstone of modern military might. We will uncover the untold stories, the groundbreaking innovations, and the visionary minds that propelled this transformative journey forward, forever altering the course of warfare. Join me as we explore the fascinating world of tank evolution and discover how these metal giants have shaped the conflicts of the past and continue to influence the battles of the future. The harsh realities of trench warfare during World War I necessitated a radical shift in military strategy and technology. The birth of the tank was a direct response to the grueling stalemate that had taken hold on the Western Front. In 1914, the British Army began exploring the concept of an armoured vehicle capable of traversing the cratered, muddy terrain of no man's land while providing protection for its crew. The first prototype, dubbed Little Willie, was a rhomboid-shaped machine with a rotating turret designed to crush barbed wire and cross trenches. However, its heavy weight and limited mobility proved impractical for the battlefield. Undeterred, British engineers refined the design, and in 1916, the Mark I tank made its debut at the Battle of the Somme. Weighing 28 tons and manned by a crew of 8, the Mark I featured a rhomboid shape to allow for easy crossing of wide trenches. Its armour, though thin, provided protection against small arms fire and shrapnel. The tank was armed with 2 6-pounder guns and 4 machine guns, offering a significant firepower advantage over infantry units. Despite its revolutionary potential, the Mark I Foreign suffered from mechanical unreliability, slow speed, and difficulty manoeuvring on the war-torn landscape. The French army also recognized the potential of armored vehicles and developed their own version, the Schneider CA1, which first saw action in April 1917. The Schneider was smaller and faster than its British counterpart, but lacked the same level of protection and firepower. Germany, initially dismissive of the tank's potential, began developing their own armoured vehicles, such as the A7V, in response to the Allied tank deployments. As the war progressed, tanks played an increasingly crucial role in breaking the deadlock of trench warfare. The British Mark IV, introduced in 1917, featured thicker armour and improved ventilation for the crew. In the Battle of Cambrai in November 1917, a force of over 400 Mark IV tanks achieved a significant breakthrough against German lines, signalling the potential for armoured vehicles to revolutionise warfare. However, the early tanks were plagued by mechanical issues, limited range, and vulnerability to artillery fire, which hindered their overall effectiveness. Despite their limitations, the early tanks of World War I laid the foundation for the development of armoured warfare in the decades to come. The lessons learned from their successes and failures would shape the design and deployment of tanks in future conflicts, paving the way for their evolution into the sophisticated war machines we know today. As the world looked towards an uncertain future, military strategists and engineers began to envision the next generation of tanks that would dominate the battlefields of the 20th century. In the aftermath of World War I, military strategists and engineers worldwide sought to refine tank designs based on the hard-fought lessons learned from the conflict. The interwar period saw a flurry of innovation and experimentation as nations strived to develop more effective and efficient armoured fighting vehicles. Germany, despite the restrictions imposed by the Treaty of Versailles, covertly pursued tank development through collaborations with the Soviet Union. Their efforts culminated in the creation creation of the Panzer I, a light tank that prioritised speed and manoeuvrability over heavy armour and firepower. Meanwhile, the British focused on improving the reliability and versatility of their tank designs. The Vickers medium tank, introduced in the late 1920s, featured a more powerful engine, improved suspension, and better ergonomics for the crew. The French, who had pioneered the use of tanks in World War I, continued to refine their designs with the Renault NC-27, which boasted a more robust armour layout and enhanced off-road capabilities. As the 1930s progressed, the rapid advancements in automotive and manufacturing technologies allowed for the development of larger, faster, and more heavily armed tanks. The Soviet T-34, which entered production in 1940, revolutionized tank design with its sloped armor, wide tracks, and powerful 76mm gun. The T-34's combination of speed, firepower, and protection proved to be a formidable adversary for German tanks during World War II. Germany's response to the T-34 was the Panther tank, introduced in 1943. The Panther incorporated sloped armor, a long-barreled 75mm gun, and a more powerful engine, making it one of the most technologically advanced tanks of its time. The German army also developed heavy tanks, such as the Tiger Warston II, which prioritized armor protection and firepower over mobility. The evolution of tank design between the two world wars also saw significant advancements in tactical doctrine. The British military theorist J.F.C. Fuller advocated for the concentration of armoured forces to exploit breakthroughs in enemy lines, a concept that would later be refined by German strategists into the blitzkrieg tactics employed in the early years of World War II. The integration of tanks with infantry, artillery, and air support became increasingly sophisticated, allowing for more coordinated and effective combined arms operations. The lessons learned from the successes and failures of tank combat in World War I had a profound impact on the design and employment of armoured vehicles in the decades that followed. The interwar period saw a rapid evolution of tank technology as nations sought to gain a competitive edge in the ever-changing landscape of mechanized warfare. From the early light tanks of the 1920s to the heavy behemoths of World War II, the development of armoured fighting vehicles was driven by a constant pursuit of firepower, protection, and mobility. As tank warfare continued to evolve, engineers pushed the boundaries of what was possible, seeking to create the ultimate fighting machine. In the next section, we will explore some of the most groundbreaking engineering feats in modern tank design, from advancements in armor technology to the integration of cutting-edge electronic warfare systems. These innovations have propelled the tank to new heights of battlefield dominance, cementing its role as a key player in contemporary military strategy. From the heavy armor plating to the integration of advanced electronic warfare systems, modern tank design has witnessed a series of groundbreaking engineering feats that have transformed these armored behemoths into the ultimate fighting machines. One of the most significant advancements in contemporary tank technology has been the development of composite armor, which combines layers of different materials, such as ceramics, Kevlar, and steel, to provide superior protection against anti-tank weapons. This innovative armor design has greatly enhanced the survivability of tanks on the battlefield, allowing them to withstand hits from high-explosive anti-tank heat rounds and armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot (APFSDS) projectiles. In addition to improved armor protection, modern tanks have also seen remarkable advancements in firepower. The introduction of smoothbore guns with higher muzzle velocities and improved ammunition has significantly increased the effective range and penetration capabilities of tank main guns. The development of fire control systems with advanced optics, laser rangefinders, and ballistic computers has greatly enhanced the accuracy and efficiency of tank gunnery, enabling crews to engage targets with precision at extended ranges. Mobility has also been a key focus in modern tank design, with engineers striving to create vehicles that can traverse a wide range of terrains while maintaining high speeds. The incorporation of powerful multi-fuel engines, advanced suspension systems, and wider tracks has greatly improved the cross-country performance of tanks, allowing them to navigate through challenging landscapes with ease. Additionally, the integration of active protection systems, APS, has provided tanks with an added layer of defense against incoming projectiles. further enhancing their survivability on the battlefield. Another critical aspect of modern tank engineering has been the integration of cutting-edge electronic warfare systems. The incorporation of advanced sensors, such as thermal imagers and infrared cameras, has greatly enhanced the situational awareness of tank crews, allowing them to detect and engage targets in low visibility conditions. The development of sophisticated communication systems has enabled tanks to share real-time information with other units on the battlefield, facilitating better coordination and decision-making in complex combat scenarios. As tank warfare continues to evolve, engineers are pushing the boundaries of what is possible, constantly seeking new ways to enhance the capabilities of these armoured fighting vehicles. From the development of unmanned turrets to the integration of directed energy weapons, the future of tank design promises to be filled with even more groundbreaking innovations that will redefine the role of tanks on the modern battlefield. But as these technological marvels continue to advance, the question remains: how will tanks adapt to the ever-changing landscape of warfare? As the nature of warfare has evolved, so too have the tactics employed by armoured units on the battlefield. In the latter half of the 20th century, the advent of guerrilla warfare, urban combat, and asymmetric conflicts presented new challenges for tank crews and military strategists alike. Tanks, once the undisputed kings of conventional warfare, found themselves adapting to unconventional threats in complex operational environments. The rise of guerrilla warfare, characterized by hit-and-run tactics and the use of improvised explosive devices, IEDs, forced tank designers to prioritize crew protection and situational awareness. The integration of advanced armor materials, such as reactive armor and slat armor, helped mitigate the effectiveness of shape-charge warheads and RPGs commonly employed by insurgent forces. Improved optics, including 360-degree camera systems and remote weapon stations, enhanced the crew's ability to detect and engage threats from all angles, even in the confines of narrow streets and alleyways. In urban combat scenarios, tanks face the challenge of navigating through densely populated areas while minimizing collateral damage. The development of urban survival kits, which included additional external armor, anti-RPG netting, and remote-controlled weapon systems, allowed tanks to operate more effectively in built-up areas. The incorporation of advanced communication systems and data links enabled tank crews to coordinate with infantry units and provide precise fire support during combined arms operations. The emergence of asymmetric warfare, where non-state actors employ unconventional tactics against technologically superior adversaries, further underscored the need for adaptability in tank warfare. The use of guided missiles, such as the Tau and Cornet, by insurgent groups, posed a significant threat to even the most heavily armoured tanks. In response, active protection systems, APS, were developed to detect and intercept incoming projectiles, providing an additional layer of defence against anti-tank weapons. To counter the growing threat of anti-tank guided missiles, ATGMs, tank designers focused on improving the mobility and agility of their vehicles. The introduction of hydro-pneumatic suspension systems and more powerful engines allowed tanks to quickly change positions and evade incoming fire. The development of advanced countermeasures, such as laser warning receivers and smoke grenade launchers, further enhanced the survivability of tanks in asymmetric conflicts. As the nature of warfare continues to evolve, the role of tanks on the battlefield remains in a state of constant adaptation. From the jungles of Vietnam to the streets of Fallujah, tanks have proven their versatility and resilience in the face of ever-changing threats. But as new challenges emerge, from the proliferation of drones to the increasing sophistication of anti-tank weapons, the question remains: how will tanks continue to adapt and maintain their relevance in the conflicts of tomorrow? The answer lies in the ongoing evolution of tank design and doctrine, as military strategists and engineers work tirelessly to keep pace with the shifting landscape of modern warfare. In the next section, we will explore how tanks are being deployed in contemporary military strategies and the critical role they play in various types of combat scenarios. In the complex tapestry of modern warfare, tanks remain a vital thread woven into the very fabric of military strategy. As the battlefield has evolved, so too has the deployment of these armoured behemoths, adapting to the ever-changing landscape of conflict. In the realm of conventional warfare, tanks continue to serve as the backbone of armoured formations, spearheading offensives and providing crucial fire support to infantry units. The M1 Abrams, the workhorse of the United States Army and Marine Corps, has proven its mettle in numerous conflicts, from the deserts of Iraq to the mountains of Afghanistan. With its advanced armour, powerful 120mm smoothbore gun, and state-of-the-art target acquisition systems, the Abrams remains a formidable force on the battlefield. Similarly, the Russian T-14 Armata, cutting-edge main battle tank, represents a significant leap forward in tank design. Boasting an unmanned turret, active protection systems, and a powerful 125mm smoothbore gun, the Armata is a testament to Russia's commitment to maintaining a strong armoured presence in its military arsenal. In the context of hybrid warfare, where conventional and unconventional tactics blend seamlessly, tanks have proven to be invaluable assets. The Israeli Merkava, designed specifically for the unique challenges of the Middle East, has demonstrated its versatility in urban combat and counterinsurgency operations. With its ability to carry infantry troops and provide close fire support, the Merkava has become an integral part of Israel's military strategy. As the threat of asymmetric warfare looms large, tanks have also adapted to counter the tactics employed by non-state actors. The Turkish Altay, a modern main battle tank, has been designed with the lessons of asymmetric conflicts in mind. With its advanced armour protection, including an active protection system, and its ability to operate in diverse terrains, the Altay is well suited for the challenges posed by insurgent groups and unconventional threats. The role of tanks in amphibious operations has also grown in significance, as the need to project power across vast distances becomes increasingly important. The Chinese Type 05, a lightweight amphibious tank, has been developed specifically for this purpose. With its ability to traverse water obstacles and provide fire support to landing forces, the Type 05 has become a key component of China's rapid reaction forces. As the world's militaries continue to adapt to the ever-evolving nature of warfare, the role of tanks in modern strategy remains as crucial as ever. From the rolling plains of Europe to the urban jungles of the Middle East, these armoured giants continue to shape the course of conflicts, their thunderous presence a testament to their enduring importance. But as technology marches forward, one cannot help but wonder how these steel beasts of yesterday compare to their modern counterparts. In the next section, we will embark on a captivating journey through time, tracing the remarkable evolution of tank design from the early days of World War I to the cutting-edge marvels of today. In the grand saga of tank warfare, the clash between modern and historical tanks is a fascinating study in contrasts, a testament to the relentless march of technological progress. The tanks of yesteryear, the trailblazers that first rolled onto the battlefields of World War I, seem almost quaint in comparison to their modern counterparts, yet they laid the foundation upon which all future tank designs would be built. The early British Mark I, with its lumbering 28-ton bulk and 6-pounder guns, was a far cry from the sleek, deadly machines that now dominate the battlefield, but it represented a quantum leap in military technology, a harbinger of the armoured revolutions to come. As the decades passed, tank design evolved at a breakneck pace, each new generation of vehicles pushing the boundaries of what was possible. The tanks of World War II, such as the legendary German Panther and the indomitable Soviet T-34, were a quantum leap beyond their World War I predecessors, boasting thicker armour, more powerful guns, and improved mobility. Yet even these formidable machines pale in comparison to the behemoths that now roam the modern battlefield. Consider, for example, the M1 Abrams, the backbone of the United States Army's armoured forces. With its 120mm smoothbore gun, capable of hurling a depleted uranium round through the thickest enemy armour at ranges of up to 4 kilometres, the Abrams is a far cry from the 75mm pop guns of World War II. Its advanced composite armour, incorporating depleted uranium mesh and ceramic plates, provides unparalleled protection against all but the most advanced anti-tank weapons. And with its gas turbine engine, capable of propelling the 70-ton behemoth to speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, the Abrams is a testament to the incredible strides made in tank mobility over the past century. But it is not just in terms of raw firepower and protection that modern tanks outclass their historical counterparts. The incorporation of advanced electronics and computer systems has revolutionized the way tanks operate on the battlefield. Modern fire control systems, incorporating laser rangefinders, thermal imaging, and ballistic computers, allow tanks to engage targets with pinpoint accuracy at ranges unimaginable to the tankers of World War II. The integration of battlefield management systems and tactical networks allows tank crews to share real-time information and coordinate their actions with unprecedented efficiency. Yet for all their technological sophistication, modern tanks still face many of the same challenges as their historical predecessors. The threat of anti-tank weapons, from the humble RPG to the advanced guided missile, remains a constant concern, requiring ever more advanced countermeasures and tactics. And the changing nature of warfare, with its emphasis on urban combat and asymmetric threats, has forced tank designers to adapt, incorporating new technologies and design features to keep pace with the evolving battlefield. In the end, the comparison between modern and historical tanks is a study in contrasts, a testament to the incredible progress made in the field of armoured warfare over the past century. From the lumbering beasts of World War I to the sleek, deadly predators of the modern era, tanks have come a long way, and yet their fundamental purpose remains unchanged: to dominate the battlefield and strike fear into the hearts of the enemy. As the world's militaries continue to evolve and adapt to the challenges of the future, one thing is certain: the tank will remain a crucial component of any modern military force, a symbol of power and a force to be reckoned with on the battlefields of tomorrow. As we gaze into the future of tank warfare, the horizon is alive with possibilities. The relentless march of technological progress promises to reshape the battlefield in ways that would have seemed like science fiction to the tankers of old. Advanced materials, such as graphene and carbon nanotubes, may yield lighter, stronger armor, allowing tanks to shed weight without sacrificing protection. The integration of artificial intelligence and autonomous systems could lead to the development of smart tanks, capable of operating with minimal human intervention, reacting to threats, and adapting to changing battlefield conditions with lightning speed. Directed energy weapons, such as high-powered lasers and microwave emitters, may replace traditional guns, offering pinpoint accuracy and unlimited ammunition. Active protection systems, already in use on some modern tanks, will likely become more sophisticated, able to intercept and destroy incoming projectiles with ease. The tank of tomorrow may bear little resemblance to its ancestors, but one thing is certain: it will remain a force to be reckoned with, a symbol of military might and a key component of any modern fighting force. To dive deeper into the fascinating evolution of armoured warfare, be sure to check out our video, European Motorcycling Tour, where we explore the role of tanks in the pivotal battles of World War II, a conflict that saw the rise of the tank as a dominant force on the battlefield.